everybody, Katerina Panopoulou from Artist Coaching, and this is an interview update with Ady Parzentny to discuss how he's now into 3K months consistently with his mobile studio in Morocco. So thank you so much for coming back, Ady. It's always a pleasure to be with you and talking with you.
Always a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me, and I'm very excited for the talk today.
All right, all right. So for the people who don't know you yet, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Absolutely. Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Ady Parzentny, and I'm a mobile music producer slash mixing engineer. And I started in 2017 to become a full-time music producer. Started to move into a camping car in 2019 with 20 microphones, traveling the world and making music videos with artists as a support, while having a healthy balance with commercial work as well. And now I'm writing songs, mixing songs with artists worldwide.
All right, all right. Okay, I mean, I love your story. And I'm just wondering, what are going to be your next adventures? Like, are you going to be in Morocco or changing country soon?
We will change now because the borders opened, and because of the thing that happened,
Okay.
we didn't have a visa since 1 year plus.
All right.
So now the borders open, and we got to leave.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because we're crying. So we are heading towards Portugal and then direction to Germany to visit my parents,
Okay.
to just to visit family, then go to Poland, visit family, pick up stuff from our sponsors, and then we move on. I think the next destination is Armenia.
All
We have some
right.
nice things planned. Yeah, some really, really nice things planned.
All right. Okay, so for the last 4 months, Ady, and correct me if there are more,
Mhm.
but I remember you over accomplish your monthly goals like every single month, income-wise, and you get fully booked. So would you like to share more about this?
Absolutely. This was insane for me because when I started with the studio, it was I had the fear to ask for money for my services because I grew up like in a very working environment. You work and then you can make your art. Like it's two
Mhm.
separate things. But now I learned that it's one, and that I can easily ask. So it's not that I just reached the goals every month, but that I raised also the prices, what is incredible. This is
Yeah,
I could achieve things that I couldn't imagine at the beginning, what was one of the causes that I couldn't reach it.
yeah.
because I because I couldn't imagine it. And after I got more and more paying clients, and it really started in January, like with the new year, new things happened. Um, After this started, I slowly increased the goal, the monthly goal, and it worked out every month. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it was very shaking, like, oh, will it work or not? And maybe sometimes it's not like exactly. Sometimes I had $100 less or whatever, but then in the next month I had 400 more than I expected, or what is incredible. Just
Yeah.
just happy. Yeah, it's amazing.
I remember when we first met that you used to have way lower prices, and we're actually working with people who are having difficulties affording working with you. And
Mhm.
we talk about how that was actually affecting the quality of clients to begin with. So what really changed, and you are now effortlessly attracting like the right people to work with?
What changed is I feel for myself I made the 360 turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
Like um, yeah, 360 turnaround. I felt so. I thought I know everything, but I had to go back to myself and see what is blocking me,
Mm.
and questioning myself, my behavior, and the way I present myself. And I think this was one of the biggest parts that changed. The other thing is also that I started to, when I started value myself, I could start value my services as well. Like everything is connected. And attracted like better paying clients,
Mm-hmm.
what made the process more fun for them
Mm-hmm.
and for me, what is
Yeah.
a double win. And I
Yeah.
think this was the biggest change, like the change to work on myself, on my beliefs, to question my beliefs, not to beat me up anymore
Mm-hmm.
for, hey, you didn't do this, are you stupid or whatever. I don't use these words even anymore to myself. It was rather to,
Were you in the past?
yes, all the time. I said all
Oh
the time, I'm
wow.
a donkey. Yeah, yeah. Like, oh man, typical donkey action from me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. And this negative self-talk, I thought it's like funny. It's about
Mm.
to not get, you know, there is one of those misbelief when you value yourself, it means that you are arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
these are two different things. Like valuing yourself, I think, is the biggest gift that you can give to yourself. And this is what I was blocking with
Yeah.
those actions. Yeah,
Instead of like playing it small and shrinking just to fit in and be accepted.
yeah.
So, what is your current offer to Artist Ady? What is the thing that really separates you from so many other producers out there? Because there are so many producers. What is your offer?
There are so many producers. There are so many producers that I respect. What I offer, what is the difference is the way I work on your songs and the way I work with you on your songs.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most important thing for me because I schedule always a phone call with the artist and get the needs of the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I saw too often with mixing engineers, let's just focus on the mixing engineer side at the moment because it's the main income I have to work as a mixing engineer. This is a very technical field, but I'm a very creative person. I play music since 20 plus years. I write my own music, and I really take care that the artist needs are met and that we can find the agreement, that we can see what works, what is not working in a very fun way, in a way that you feel good after the record. Because this is for me important when the record is released, that you remember that you had a good time. And of course, sound wise, on the top, it's on the commercial standard. This is what I take care of. This is my part of the job. And to exchange creative ideas, to build this space where we can exchange our ideas. And also, what I offer is unlimited revisions, means
Mm-hmm.
there is one fixed price,
Mm-hmm.
and we will realize your creative vision. Many people are,
Okay.
yeah, many people are scared of this, especially engineers, because they say the songs will never end. And it's true, but it's only true with maybe 5% of my clients, and that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's, I don't care if it's your song. Why should I say like, no, it's wrong what you want?
All right. So
And I
you
think
you are focused on the results.
I'm focused on the results and that you are happy during the process, that you are guided during the process, that we both learn from each other because there is always some opportunity to learn, and that you really feel that somebody took care of you and your song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that makes a difference for sure. So who is now your ideal client to work with?
My ideal client to work with is a professional musicians who love to make music. Professional musicians who love to make music, who where music is part of their daily life. I'm currently working with one artist in Canada. I can't say the name now, but we are working on something incredible at the moment. And the more I imagine and work toward my ideal client, the more people like this I'm attracting. And this
Mhm.
is fascinating for me.
I love it. I love it. So some people believe that they need to pay for ads. Would you
Mhm.
like to share if you are using any ads?
I didn't spend a penny on ads, not even $1 on ads. This is
Okay.
all what grow. The growing was organically via Instagram. This is the tedious part. This is the other part, the back end. to take care of the marketing. And this
Mm-hmm.
improved also, especially with your tips and tricks that you shared, um, how we present ourselves and how we present our offer to get clear on the offer. This is
Mm-hmm.
something that helped me the most because at the beginning, it was pretty confusing for people what I'm doing. And then I went back and
Mm-hmm.
I heard once a tip, I think it was from you, like, do your parents know what you're doing? Then I asked them and they didn't know what I'm doing actually with my project. I said, man, I have to start somewhere closer when my relatives don't know what I'm doing. How strangers should know what I'm doing? And I was a little bit sloppy with Instagram and so on. It was very overwhelming. I mean, I was in the project, I was working for free for 2 years almost. Like I had some paid projects in Poland and so on, the artists, but our artist support project, when we were traveling through Morocco and the places, we worked for free, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, there was so much free work that I didn't have space to really take care of my vision of myself, of my business, to work on the Instagram because I just had enough of clicking. I did video editing, I did
Yeah.
mixing, I did audio editing. So I was 14 hours per day in
You
front
did
of the
too
laptop.
much.
It
Too
was
much.
too much, and for free. And then there was just no time, no energy to just take care of the Instagram. And now I just made different priorities. I take care of this at the beginning of the day, so it's out of my head, and that I have more time for the creative part. So I restructured the whole day, and yeah, this organic growth via Instagram, this helped me a lot. I met artist Layla K via Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
This was incredible. We became songwriting partner now. We are writing, always asking how the family is. We are working on so many tracks. The latest track where I added guitars. The horn section from Pharrell Williams liked the guitars so much that they are now on the track as well. I'm super excited. Like I would never imagine this before, that something like this can happen. And there is a lot of wonderful new music coming out via Instagram. We are still joking. We have a call like once per month and like, did we met via Instagram? This is crazy. This was
So,
just just shortly. This was just by really also reading the profile and connecting with the artist. It's not
mm-hmm.
um, like a marketing thing, like go there and find people that you. I was really interested in the stories. I was searching through the
Mm-hmm.
profiles and see with which artist I can connect, I can relate
Mm-hmm.
with. Not like
Mm-hmm.
shooting out and see whoever want my services. Maybe one of them will answer. It was really a connection, and we built a relationship. This was very important, something I couldn't also imagine before. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're working with people all over the world.
Hmm.
So, where do your clients come from, really? Is it Instagram?
um, it's for this, there is still no definitive structure. I have three sources, let's say, like
Mm-hmm.
Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
word to mouth. Many people
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
remembered when we worked like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, see the project.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest projects I got now was actually via my artist support program.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Polish, it's a collaboration between a Polish and Moroccan rapper and
Okay.
musicians. And they have a full band making funk tracks, rock tracks, all kinds of different tracks. They were looking for a producer who can make sense out of all those tracks and mix the album, master it, change the structure. And they found me via one of the videos that we produced with Tasut Animal. It went out to
Okay.
500,000 people. And then we had a phone call. We had a good connection. I liked the offer also, and was a perfect match. I love the guys. They're called Sun Followers. The first single is out already. We make a mix challenge in July now with one of the songs, so everybody can download the songs and mix them for themselves and can win some prizes, plugins, and it's just a wonderful connection that came via this project and also word to mouth.
Yeah, that's such a cool project. And I heard your songs. I
Oh,
love
you
them.
listen to it? Wow.
Yeah, I did.
Amazing.
I did. I did.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I mean, the reason that I'm pointing out about Instagram is
Mhm,
because I want to kind of destroy the misconception that many producers believe, that they need a website and that actually a website really attracts. You can use the website as a business card,
mhm.
but in reality, you don't even need like a website to begin with. If you have your marketing in place over Instagram, do you agree with that?
That's true. When you just focus on Instagram, because there are many ways you can go. You can create a Facebook group
Mm-hmm.
and find people via this.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
you can go via Instagram and build your audience there. This is absolutely no problem. I built also a web page to have a web page presence.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw
ju-
it and it's very, very good.
oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I was working long time on this. So many hours spent there. And um, for me, it's just because the web page, I think already in the future, when people try to find me
Mm-hmm.
and to learn more about the services I'm offering, um, I have a web page with a mixing resume so people can directly go to the web page and listen to my work. This is why it's
Mm-hmm.
important for me to,
Mm-hmm.
to have the web page and then go down and book the session if they're interested.
Yeah, but it's more like a business card and like a portfolio, not
Yes.
like that people actually find you through your website. It's like a reference point to
Mhm.
go and search more about you, just to automate your process. So you need to say less at the end of the day. That is time saving for you.
Absolutely.
So what would you say are the main things that help you get results and scale your business?
The most important things, I tell you one, and this will surprise you, and this is rest and taking care of
Mm,
yourself. Yeah, it's nothing technical. Um, of course, a day structure, but I'm not perfect. I'm not even holding it all the time, but it's okay. So, building a team, I started to build a team actually
mhm,
for the tasks that I was sloppy with.
mhm,
So, as soon as you can, instead of, for example, for engineers, for producers, instead of buying another plugin that will change your sound, um, better invest this $50 into somebody who will help you, for example, with the Instagram, with the tasks that you don't like to get done, for example, that you don't feel so comfortable with. I this was one of the most important things that I learned. Like, instead of buying again something, spend the money for something that seems like an asset, but it's just taking
mm,
money out of your pocket and probably will not change or attract any client, like a new plugin, like new hardware or whatever. Um, Try to expand and see how you can reach out to more people. Um, this is one of the things, like to grow, like to think bigger. Before bef-
mhm,
before I couldn't imagine, because I was in this mindset also. No, this is this project, and I don't know if I can trust anybody to take over this task.
mm,
But again, it was a thing in my way because
mhm,
I
mhm,
just have to communicate clearly with somebody how to make it and be open for feedback. And of course, nobody will come to you and can read your mind and do exactly what you imagine. We're all people. So the right way of communication, I have top communication with my team, and everything is just working absolutely fine. This is one of the things that helped me to grow, really.
mhm,
And for the beginning, really take care of your Instagram, take care of your presence. Try to imagine if you would be a stranger, how what is your profile saying? Let's say you go via Instagram, you want to find clients via Instagram. What is your profile telling to the people?
mhm,
Like, my profile was confusing people because I had a little bit of everything. Are they recording for free bands? Are they making commercial projects? Hey, he's giving mixing tips. What is he doing? What is this man doing? And now I'm now I'm more focusing, more clear with the message. What is important? So yeah, this is this mindset work, this work that you make a goal and know what you want to communicate, to whom you want to communicate it,
mm,
when you want to communicate it, how you want to communicate it, and as a bonus, make like a financial goal per month and try to reach it. A logical goal, time bound. Like I want to achieve this and this and this and this time.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, always. This is what I learned from you.
So what are the things that you have actually, that would be my next question. What are the things, that you have learned from me and help you get results? Was it like mindset or strategies?
It was after I could work on the mindset, I could work on the strategies.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset opened me the door to accept the strategies,
Mm-hmm.
to work in this. A mix of both. I think when you have a synergy of both, you can move forward.
Yeah.
If you just do strategies, it can be a little bit dry, I think. And with the mindset, you find the purpose and you find the rest and to gain the power to implement those strategies. Because if you're not rested or if you're not okay with yourself, then it will be hard. Then you will face again some situations that where you get stuck, where you don't know what's happening, and you can fall back into a very um, uh, destructive mindset again.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think it's a good example that you read in many books. I think it's from the Big Leap with the thermostat.
Yeah.
When you want to move on with your project, with your dream, with the thing that you want to realize, you get hotter a little bit. You turn on the temperature. You want to stay there. But if the mindset, let's say you do your work, everything works fine, and you're a level higher. Let's say you're up, you're there where you imagine, where you wanted to be there always. Then something, if the mindset is not right, will crawl into your brain and say, it's the imposter syndrome. Do you think you are worth to be here still? You were all the time there. What are you searching here, man?
Mm.
And if the mindset work is not there, then you will go back here and maybe even worse, even lower. So it's a mix of both.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other takeaways?
Yes, educate yourself and invest in yourself because you're worth it. This was the first time that I work with somebody to change something. That I really, I asked people for money because I didn't have the money, and it was since then. I love to invest now in myself. I always put some money aside from what I'm earning just to invest into new courses, to new people, or whatever, anything that can help me to grow, to get better, to learn more about myself, to learn more about others. And yeah, it's not only investing the money, but also the time to yourself. These are also the takeaways. Like before we met, I wasn't reading books anymore since years. And now I read 2 to 3 books per month. Again,
Yeah, I mean, you're
yeah,
a machine.
yeah, it's crazy.
You always come to the calls and say about a book recommendation.
Yeah, I got the new book. We're almost done with the next one with the nonviolent communication. It's a
Okay.
really, really good book. I love it. And before I didn't took the time to read the book. And this is, I think, also a very easy investment that you can do for yourself. To take the time, let's say in the morning, wake up earlier. I woke up today at 6:30. I read the book. I made some yoga, eat some breakfast, and had a wonderful day already. Start to the day, and then I started working with this creative, balanced energy. So invest in yourself, your money, but also with your time. This
Yeah.
was a very, very, very good lesson. It opened everything for me.
Yeah. And I love the fact that you are talking about the mindset because, like, from the beginning, when we first met, you were always like a super positive guy. You were always like a super positive, sweet and nice person. But mindset is not about that. It's not about like being simply positive. It's about really challenging your mind and your limits and saying, I'm going to upgrade it and then upgrade it again. And the more you upgrade your mindset, the more you actually upgrade your life and you upgrade your results. This is what it is, because so many times, like, there is this misconception that, like, I feel confident, I feel positive, but
Mhm.
mindset is not about that. This is the oversimplified way, like, to put it. So I love that you are talking about the importance, because this is something, that I always say, like, if you have the strategy with a weak mindset, is not going to work. You need both to actually work and start flying.
Start flying, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's nice that you say it. It's not about being positive, happy, hippie. It's really, yeah, challenging yourself
Yeah.
and upgrading. And it's not the painful way of challenging,
Yeah.
like I have to walk
Martyr.
through this. Yeah, exactly. I have to carry the cross, like many people say, to achieve my goal or whatever. No, it's challenging. Even rest was my challenge, to
Mm.
rest. Yeah, this is the important thing. I couldn't rest, and I was working 14, 15 hours per day without money, and I couldn't just rest and let it go for a minute. And this unrestfulness killed my creativity and my ideas. Like, what can I do next? Like, I mean, there were, of course, days and weeks where I'm just sitting and I'm into this project, but because I chose to, not
Mm-hmm.
because I felt I have to. And this is with the mindset, when you have a clear purpose, when you know where you want to go. This is
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah. I remember, because, like, you were all over the place. You were doing too much. And
Yeah.
you just needed, like, I remember me saying to you, you need to focus and prioritize and do less. And as soon as you started to do less, things started to flow.
Yeah, everything started to click. This was really good. It was really into the flow, and if you go with the flow, everything will be all right.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it was never, that you became lazy, for sure. I mean,
mhm,
you are one of the most hardworking people that I know. But, as soon as you focus on the priorities, the important part, which might be also resting,
mhm,
taking the time to rest and change a little bit of your thoughts and take some time to breathe, and then go back and focus and prioritize on the things, that are important, not
mhm,
just doing anything really, because that will burn you out for sure.
absolutely.
So, would you recommend others working with me, Adi?
Yeah, absolutely, 100,000%. 100,000%. This is incredible. Also, the group that you are building. What I really love to work with you is that you also work constantly on your mindset, and you are sharing this with us. You are example. You're also a good example. You're not there preaching, hey, you have to make your Instagram every day, and you connect with us. Like, we had the conversation in the group where we were talking. Can I talk about this?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
without names, just where it was like, I don't feel passionate about finding people on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
like, follow, unfollower. And I really loved the explanation that you gave, that maybe it's not all the time passion, but you guide the people through this process,
Mm-hmm.
because nobody of us is superhuman. I have so many bad days, so I'm like, I think like, fuck it, I don't want to do this today. But really, like, some tiny things, like, because I have many things. I do many things also in the background, and also helping people. And sometimes I'm thinking like, mm, writing another email today, but then I get clear with my goal. I just reconnect. I just take a breath. Maybe I take a walk before I'm doing it. Then I'm just doing it. Everything goes way easier. And this is what I learned also with the courses, to work with you. And you helped me out of a really crazy situation, because I felt really stuck. I didn't know what the heck I should do. What is the next step? Because I was my whole life jumping from job to job to job to job. I do this 1 year, I'm not happy. I do this 3 years, I'm not happy anymore. Uh, I got traveled. Now I have to get a job again because I didn't make money on the travel. Now I'm even less happy because I'm now in the office. Fuck this office. I was 1 year here. I went to the next office and then to the next office and so on
Mm.
until I got 30 years old and thought, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing, man? What do you love to do? It's music. Then I found the passion for music production, for mixing, because I'm a very technical person as well. I love to combine both. And then this same, you're very excited at the beginning, you're doing it, first year, second year, third year, what the heck I'm doing? Like the thing happened, the pandemic, and we were stuck. And I didn't know where to move on. I knew this is my dream, this is what I want to do, but I couldn't see in the future like how to continue with this. And this is where you came in the game. And I'm forever grateful for this because this saved me from just throwing something else and maybe do something else again. Because during the pandemic, I got job offers like from Cisco, hey, you get 4K per month and so on. It would be easy money.
Oh my
And I,
God.
and I said, no, I'm
You
a
would
music
be so
producer.
miserable now.
Yes, probably. Probably I got this job offers. I got like this project is not working. I have to pay rent again because we had to stay on a camping place. I paid the same rent like in Poland, but I'm in a camping car. So the idea was to own something and don't pay rent anymore.
Hmm.
So like this is a way of saving money also, and this is our dream because we love to travel. And it was like the devil came with the contract. I mean, it's they had good intention. They wanted to feed me, but I I felt like it's no. I want to be music producer. What can I do to be a music producer? Then I went again with my head through the wall. I learned this. I learned that. I worked even more and started this action, that action, and then I just felt so burnt out doing what I love. And this is where the artist coaching saved me.
Awesome. To the rescue.
To the rescue.
So, who do you think artist coaching program would be a really good fit for?
Hmm. Artists who think they don't need the artist program. No, really, I mean it because I thought also like, no, I can do it. I can do it because we get taught by the society like this, like to not that we don't need help, but it's good to just take the helping hand and get somebody to go into a new direction. It's the same like collaborating on writing songs with people. You get a new view, a new vision, a new creativity, a new way in life. And I think it's especially for musicians, for artists, painter who want to monetize their art, who want to make a living with their art, who want to leave the soul-sucking job and just take care of the art because it's really this mindset thing, and we need somebody who guides us through this. And there are resources on YouTube, there are resources on Spotify, there are podcasts and so on, but you don't have a feedback on the way.
Mm.
And have somebody with the feedback who give you feedback, like you know what, I recommend you doing this exercise and I recommend you doing this exercise, and then have somebody who call you, the same person calls you next week to check if you did it, but to check if you did it not to make you feel bad, but just to check if you did it so you can reflect where to improve, like if you take care of your needs. This was important for me, like did I do the exercises? Maybe no, I didn't do this exercise. Why I didn't do it? Oh man, I didn't take care of my needs actually.
Mm.
Why I don't take care of my needs? You're still not respecting yourself and your vision. Okay, now I went back to this and this mindset exercise, reading everything. Okay, everything is clearer. And like this, many knots just got opened step by step, month after month, because it's also a process that takes time.
Mm.
And yeah, I think it's for any artist who want to monetize their art and who feel stuck, and also for people who are already on a good way and want to improve, because it's
Hmm.
not like okay, now I monetize, now it's the stop, now I'm here and that's it. If you choose so okay, of course, but there are also ways to get better. There are always ways to get better. Yeah.
And why should someone listening take action now?
Because later it can be too late. It just can be too late, because crazy things happen, and we are very we are here on this planet for a short time. I mean it. It's a short time. I get now what so 32. I'm now 4 years, 5 years almost producer. Oh my god, 5 years almost producer. And I just started monetizing since the like really monetizing since the last 6 months. And many people are not that lucky to do it. Like, let's say somebody want to go this path on his own, you have a limited amount of money that you put aside, and you have to make a return of your costs every month. Of course, in the first month, you are trying, you are working with your business, you're a little bit blind, you see, you learn, and you still have the savings that keep you alive. But you have to make your business rolling until the savings are there. Because when the savings are gone, you're back in the office faster than you think. So when you can start now with somebody who can help you walking the steps, you're way better off, and you have a way bigger chance to reach your goal without punishment, without carrying the cross, without walking also into the totally wrong direction, or maybe walking into 5 different directions, like digging 5 holes at the same time and achieving nothing at the end. So it's this is what I did. Yeah, I had a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and nothing was working really. So yeah, I can really recommend to get somebody when you really want to start monetizing your art, when you really when you take it seriously, when you feel like I want to do it.
Awesome. Awesome. So what's your next goals, Ady, in terms of your business?
In terms of my business, now I'm very happy with the mixing work that is coming in. And now I focus finally most of my time into music production, writing songs, sitting there with my guitar. I felt never so fresh. This is incredible. Write tracks, collaborate with people, and hit the charts. I want to hit the charts. This is my next goal.
All right.
And, yeah, see you there. This is my goal. I wake up every morning with it. I'm working on it. I set like this and this amount of time, checking the Billboard charts. I'm buying the tracks that are in the Billboard charts, and I reproduce them in my DAW. Learn the tools that I need now to make more pop music, hip hop music, all kinds of music. Learn the production techniques, and it's just exciting, because as a musician and music producer, you never stop learning. And this is exciting. And also to move on with our artist support program, with our mobile recording journey. And now it feels way better, because I can support myself, so I can support also others, and I'm way more relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would be like the best advice that you can give to producers who are starting and are in the struggling mode?
Who are in the struggling mode? Producers that are in the struggling mode. Make a clear goal, because most of the producers, they don't have a clear goal. What they are doing, why they are doing it. Get clear why you are doing it. Get clear why you are struggling. Like get clear about your situation where you are now, and think about it. What can help you to get out of it? So to it's hard to give one tip. Of course, one tip would to hire an artist coach. The tip would be to hire you. It's just my number one tip. If you are struggling, if you don't know what's going on, get help. Find somebody who can help you with this, and get clear on what you want. The sooner you get clear on what you want, the faster you can move on. The sooner you get clear why you are stuck. And this is a hard thing, because you have to reevaluate yourself. You have to reevaluate your work, if it's good. You have to maybe ask people around you, like honest people. Find a community. This is another thing. Find a community of audio engineers. Like for music producers, I'm working now together with Produce Like a Pro with Warren Hewart, and he built an incredible music producer community. I got like I joined in 2018. I got a check for a song that I wrote for a movie, and I joined the Produce Like a Pro Academy, and this really helped me to move on, because there are like 100 tracks that you can download that you can mix for yourself. We have mix revisions every Friday, sometimes even Wednesdays with your own songs. You get feedback from the community, from people who are mixing since their whole life. I'm also in the chat there, also reviewing people tracks, and you get mix review from Warren Hewart. So when you're struggling, check also the people around you hang out with. Are you doing something toward your dream? Get surrounded by the community that can help you. I can really recommend Produce Like a Pro with this. It's incredible, loving feedback. Everybody who is not loving there, people who are very negative, they get blocked there. They get their money back and they get blocked. This is like incredible what Warren Hewart built there. And I'm happy that we became friends. If somebody's interested, we have an interview on his channel. And I made also mixing tutorials for ProMix Academy. There are 17 music production tutorials where you can learn how to mix world music and so on. So this can help you also when you are stuck production-wise, when you're business-wise stuck, get the coach. When you're production-wise stuck, get tutorials, learn as much as you can, get clear on your way, and do something. Not just sit there, just do something, man. Or girl, do something. Because when you wait, it just gets worse.
Ady, this has been amazing as usual. I love hearing your story, and I can't wait to see what you're going to do in the next months. So if people want to know more about you and what you're doing, where can they find you online? Where can they find more about you online?
Oh, at first, thank you so much for having me. I always love to talk with you, to chat with you, and share this experience, because this is the last thing that I want to throw in there. I felt very uncomfortable to talk about money, because this is something that we are not supposed to do as artists. And now I feel way more comfortable to share. I can talk with more confidence what will help you, and that investment can help you. If you love to learn more, we created 70 music videos in 2.5 years with artists worldwide in different styles. You can find them on our YouTube channel, Hit the Road Music, Hit the Road Music Studio. There is a playlist with all music videos, mixing tips, all kinds of stuff, like mainly mixing tips and music videos. You can check out ProMix Academy, my 17 tutorials, where you can learn about my mixing style. This is made for beginners. There are tutorials that are 4.5 hours long, how to start a mix, how to record with your home studio setup. When you're in the Produce Like a Pro Academy, there's one course exclusive for members. You can check us out on Facebook. Please follow us on Instagram. Send me a message if you have any questions. If you need mix reviews, this is something I'm doing lately, currently with Orson from America. He's booking me for mix reviews. I'm more than happy to listen to your mixes and schedule a 30-minute call to go over your mixing style and give you tips how to improve your mixes. And is this all? That's all. This is where you can find us. Yes.
All right. You are everywhere.
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. And yeah, I'm happy to meet you, get to know you. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to write me. It may take some time that I write back, but I'm on it.
Thank you so much, Ady. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Katie, for inviting me here. Efaristo, namaste. Have a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for everything what you're doing, because you're making artists happy.